Hey guys, this is Alicia the singer, and this video is called I Am Beautiful. And I'm saying this about myself, I am beautiful. But I'm hoping that by the end of this video, you can do the same for yourself and admit that you are beautiful. I wanted to do this video because my entire life I have been bullied about my looks. But now I know it was just jealous people trying to bring me down. It could be even people in the family. It could be people in school. Anyone, anywhere. It just, I was always beautiful. But I just couldn't see it. I was young and naive and immature. And I would believe the lies that people told me. And I would always be insecure. And I developed anorexia, which is a disease that you stop eating, you become really, really skinny. And you know, some people even die from it because it's so addictive not to eat that eventually you just can't eat. And that happened with me too, that after a while, I could not even swallow a piece of food anymore because I was so afraid to gain weight and I was so skinny. I would chew it just to get a little flavor. But I would be so afraid to gain weight from one bite of dry bread that I would spit the food out, you know. So, like I said, my entire life I was beautiful. Say, if I walked down the street, strangers would come up to me and be like, "Oh, you're so beautiful, can I talk to you?" Or when I was a child, random strangers would come, or, you know, my family would get visit from someone who never saw me before and be like, "Oh my God, your daughter is so beautiful." So I would hear it from people, but then the ones that were actually close to me that I trusted more, and you know, just like children in school, especially when I became a young woman and became more and more curvy, they would make fun of it, you know, even though now everybody is getting surgery to get these curves, you know. When I was growing up, people tried to make me insecure about it. And everybody in Germany wanted you to be a stick figure. But, so like I said, I was always beautiful. And I heard it from strangers a lot. But then, you know, other people that were close to me, they would dilute that image. So, I always knew I'm going to be a singer. And so when I was in Germany, I got into the music industry. I have a gold record there, right? And in Germany at that time, the ideal beauty was skinny, 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 no curves, no breast, no hip, no butt, kind of like Hollywood was for a minute. And so they tried to get me into that vibe, but I was naturally curvy. You know, it's nothing wrong with a slim person if they are born like that, but I was always curvy. So I tried to make myself look like that to fit into the stereotype. And then because I wanted a record deal and trying to make it as a singer, right? So 2 days out the week, say Monday, Tuesday, I would only drink water, and Wednesday I'll eat a few apples, and then Thursday, Friday I drink water, and Saturday I eat an apple, you know, stuff like that. And then maybe on Sunday I eat one broccoli. Woo! So I became very skinny and very slim, and I had like no self-esteem. It's just a shame. I was always beautiful and I always had a beautiful voice, but because of that weakness, even my voice got weak to the point where I had to burn out and had to step away from the music industry. I was touring there, and like I said, I had a gold record. I had to just lay in a bed for about, I don't know, 1 year or 2 years or something like that, because I have gotten so weak from that eating disorder, trying to keep up with that image and trying to be a singer, you know, and never being skinny enough. And having nobody around me say, "My goodness, you're so beautiful, girl. Eat your hamburger, you're going to be even more beautiful." So, okay, years passed. I came to Atlanta, and thank God, the stereotype here for beauty is very different. You can be curvy. That's actually what people say is beautiful. So I was like, my goodness, my anorexia is gone from 1 minute to the next, because, you know, everybody was like, "Oh, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful." But I couldn't receive it. But I was just like, well, I'm glad they're not complaining, you know. But I would be like, why am I so curvy? Still dealing with that insecurity. So then years passed, and just recently, say maybe a month ago or 2 months ago, you know how the Lord is just merciful and gracious, and He allows some things in our life. I've gone through a lot, but at the right time, at the appointed time, He removes scales and He shows you the truth, and He gives you back what the enemy has stolen, you know. So the time it came about a month ago or 2 months ago, I was I decided to go back to Google myself online to see pictures of back in the day when I was on a red carpet in Germany, and I felt horrible about my looks. I would always be like, oh my God, why am I looking so horrible? Now I have to go to the red carpet. Do you know the first picture I pulled up, I started crying. I was so beautiful. And I'm not even going to like exaggerate or anything, but I was even more beautiful than all the people around me. And at that time, the other people who were skinny figures, they tried to make me feel, you know, like I'm a piece of trash. I looked at the picture and I was just so sad, y'all. I was so sad. You can't imagine. I was so sad. I was like, the devil is such a liar. He's lying to me all this time. Oh my God, all the pain I went through. I almost killed myself with this anorexia. And all this time, it was just a lie of the enemy trying to destroy me, you know. Man, that changed everything, you know. I got in that mirror. I was like, I will never let the enemy lie to me ever again. And, you know, now I'm older than I was back then, but I don't think too much of the beauty is missing, you know what I'm saying? I just feel so beautiful. And now, this time around, I'm like, I won't. This time around, I'm going to enjoy it. And I always dress down just because of modesty, you know. I enjoy to dress simple and dress down. I don't wear makeup or lashes these days. Maybe sometimes a lash, like once a month. But I barely wear makeup. And I just brush my hair and brush my teeth. And, you know, wear minimal makeup, and I dress down. Either like in a hoodie or something like that where I'm comfortable. Or it could be like simple, nice clothes, but not too tight, you know. Just to, I like myself looking modest and simple, you know. But, my goodness, since that day, I started enjoying my beauty. And it's been a pleasure ever since. And so, everywhere I go, you know, young people, old people, always have felt attracted to me. Not as in, because you know I dress down. Not as in, you know, everybody trying to make a move on me, but they'll just be like, oh my God, I love your smile. Oh, you have this pretty face. You know, oh my goodness, you're just an angel. You know, compliments like that, and that's why I wanted to call this video I Am Beautiful. And this time around, I mean, I was all along the way, I just could never enjoy it. So the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, you know. And I really didn't want to talk about this, but I really have to, because do you know how many girls are going through this right now, or even worse? Because in this day and age, everybody's fake on Instagram. So these young girls, I can only imagine that they feel that their natural beauty doesn't compare to the fake filtered beauty that doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? So I have to make this video, but I'm coming out the shower, so I was just gonna do it without the picture for right now. I might do this again, you know, and show myself. But, you know, I don't have to show myself. It's neither here nor there, because everybody's beautiful in the sight of the Lord, and every human being is beautiful. Nobody should ever feel like they're not beautiful and get a disease, anorexia or something like that, to forcefully change their body or get surgeries, which thank God I've never gotten, or wear so much makeup that they are not themselves. You don't even recognize them anymore. You know what I mean? The devil is lying to people that they have to look like someone else. It's atrocious. It's like the first time in my life I've used this word. It makes me angry. It makes me angry to think that these girls that are growing up right now could feel like that, or even older women. It just makes me angry that the enemy is lying to people that at any stage of their life, after they have given birth to children or something like that, that they have to feel subconscious about their tummy. I've never had children. And that was one of the reasons I always was scared to, that what it would do to my body, and that is ridiculous. So everybody is beautiful in the sight of the Lord, and everybody should feel beautiful. No one should ever tell anyone anything negative about their looks. This is disgusting, and it's the work of the enemy. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. These young girls. I live in Atlanta, and I'm white, right? But Atlanta is predominantly black, but I don't even like to use that word at all because it sounds super negative. So I'm just going to use the word for black people. I'm just going to use the people with a beautiful skin tone. Because when I moved over here, I didn't know anything about racism or anything like that. All I know is I came over here, I was walking down the street, and I never forget it. I was at the gas station, and there was a black woman, a woman with a beautiful skin tone, washing her car, and the way the sunlight was hitting her skin, it made me stop in my tracks. And I was like, wow, the people in Atlanta are so beautiful, Little did I know how much people have to deal with from childhood, thinking about skin tones. Like, this is the work of the devil. And he always comes more at those who actually are beautiful. See what I'm saying? Like when people have a lot going on for themselves, they're talented, they're gifted, they're beautiful. He really tries to mess up their mind as their children and tell them they are nothing, which this is a bad, bad, bad situation. So I want to encourage, let me calm down. I hope I explained it well, my English sometimes. But, coming to Atlanta, I already dealt with the eating disorders and just people making fun of my curves and things like that. But coming to Atlanta, I noticed that a lot of people are insecure because they have a beautiful skin tone. See what I'm saying? And like I said, the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He tries to destroy their self-image, so that their life is harder and they cannot become everything that God created them to be. But I just wanted to tell you it's a lie. Like, for real, it's not even just like trying to give somebody a compliment or anything. It's just the truth. It's a lie. It's just straight up a lie. People here are very, very, very beautiful. And yeah, I just want everyone after this video, woman or man, child or grandma, go into the mirror and just be like, I am beautiful, and just feel it and live it and fight for it, and no matter what anybody says, period. Sure. So, good night, y'all. And just believe that God created you. Every person, he planned you. It's not just like a coincidence, boom, you got created. No, it's like an artwork, God knows exactly how he creates us. And he knows how many hairs we have on our head. And he even collects our tears, So if we could just fathom, how beautiful we are, each and every person, we could like help each other, and we could encourage each other and love on each other and have no competition between each other. But this world is so evil, that everything is just everything is created to destroy people, But it's a lie, and it's a lie from the pit of hell, because we are created in the image of God. Each and every person, even if somebody's old and has wrinkles, like people are like, oh, that's unattractive, they have wrinkles. Like, we are conditioned to hate what's naturally created by God. That don't even make no sense. We are beautiful at any age, at any stage of our life, at any weight. Yeah, if you're eating too much, for your health, you should not eat so much, and try to eat healthy. But you're still beautiful. You're still beautiful. You're just working through some things. God bless y'all. I don't know if I can do this video one more time with my face on it, but my face is not needed. But maybe, it's more personal if I would have turned the camera on. But like I said, I was in the shower and all this stuff just coming to my mind. And all this happened just because I saw a picture of myself. My goodness. It hurt my heart how beautiful I was. And knowing how I felt like nothing. I felt like nothing. Meanwhile, I was one of the most beautiful people on that red carpet. They're just trying to lie to me. Never ever again. Never ever again. Bye, y'all. God bless you.